What's good, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. So today's video is going to be my Boruto episode 52 review, which I'm so happy to do because, let's get through the intro first, then we can talk about that later. But before we go any further, please like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So today's episode was Sasuke's shadow, basically, and I was wondering what that title meant, but I guess kind of midway through the episode I was getting, like, I think I kind of got an idea of what they were going for. But anyway, let's start this off from the top. We start off the episode, it was exactly where last week's episode ended off. It was white Zetsu, whatever type of white Zetsu that is. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe over time they just learn how to fuse, or they learned something, because we've never seen white Zetsu look that way before. Which he was like bland. He was like kind of lame, but this new look made him more interesting, is what I'm trying to say. So I'll at least give them that, because white Zetsu, not really a fan of him. I guess you're not supposed to be. Unless you just like that type of thing. But yeah, they kind of made him look a little different. I thought that was kind of cool, and which I don't know why I'm mentioning this in this video. I should have mentioned it in last video, but whatever. And so basically, you had them going in, and they're coming up. They're fighting with him at first, right? And I think Konohamaru is fighting with him, and the white Zetsu is giving him a hard time. Now, from my point of view, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple of other people that agree with me, like, white Zetsu is pretty trash. If you just, like, as far as fighting goes, like, he's not that amazing. Like, when they first met him, I do remember people having trouble with him. Don't get me wrong, because he has, like, weird abilities, and he got things that can take you by surprise, and I understand that. But I really didn't like the fact that he was giving Konohamaru so much trouble. Like, from my point of view, I really feel like he should have just went in there and just smashed him, and that would have been it. But no, it's like he was giving him a hard time. Konohamaru falls down on one knee. They start to work together, basically, and they get him to run off. So I guess after this, they're like assessing the situation, and they're trying to come up with a strategy, I believe, unless I'm getting these parts of the episode mixed up. If I am, please, I'm sorry. But and basically he was telling them to leave, and the way he was going about it was like they were a burden, and Boruto pointed it out, and he was like, well, yeah, you kind of are. And I guess you can't really blame him. Like, he can't go all out with having to keep them, like, protecting them in the back of his mind. So I guess that's the reason why it was a little bit tougher for him than what you would think it was supposed to be. But yeah. So basically, he's telling him he's gonna send them back to the village, and because the purpose of they don't need to die there. They're not trying to die there. And that's what it all comes down to. And what I like about this moment is Boruto, they exchanged words. Then Sarada, before they were about to just go with Konohamaru's strategy and just go about their business, Sarada suggests that it might be working to white Zetsu's benefit, them leaving, them splitting up their battle power, like they said. And if anything, he would go after the weaker. He would probably, that would be better for him. He could go after the weaker. He could take him out, and then he could come from Konohamaru, which is basically the best out of all of them at the end. Or he could just not come from him at all and just get them out the way, and he can go about his business. But so they decide that they're going to stay there and they're going to work together. And I kind of like how everybody's little thing came in handy, like Naruto with the wind style, and Mitsuki with the snake lightning, and Konohamaru with the fire, which I don't know why. I think just because he used the Rasengan, I always forget that he has those type of techniques. But yeah, he can still, So, and Sarada, she did use her Sharingan. She didn't really, I'm not trying to play her, but she didn't really do as much. She did come up. She did kind of make it so they didn't have to leave, and she came up with this great strategy, but she didn't really play as much of a part, I want to say, which I kind of didn't like a little bit, but it's okay. So basically, Oh, okay. She did play a big part. Let me take that back, because her Sharingan was the reason why they knew what she was about to do, which I did think that was cool. So she did, her individual skill came into use too. So yeah, basically they fight off White Zetsu and they get further and further into the mine, and then I think they see like the the casing of the ghetto statue or something like that, something dealing with him. That's all I know. And then they start to talk about Kaguya, and you just dive back into that lore from Naruto, which I know a whole lot of people love, and because I definitely did, I thought it was amazing. And I just lost my train of thought. But Kaguya, right? I liked how they mentioned her. They showed Momoshiki and I think Kenshiki, and then it was this figure in the corner who was dark, and I'm pretty sure it's Yurishiki. So I like how they call back to that. And then as they get further into the cave, they start to see all these black flames as if Sasuke was just there or he's been there. Either way. So I'm like, man, they gonna show him or are they not? But I kind of got this feeling. I'm like, Sasuke's shadow. Maybe it's called that because he's not actually here, and you just get to see like what's left. You know, I guess maybe I'm taking it the wrong way. I don't know, but yeah. So basically, you see his flames. We start to end up closer and closer to the end of the episode. But what I really, I'm just gonna skip a little bit forward. So at the end of the episode, I'm watching the outro and the intro, which I forgot to mention, which they're great. They're great. I like this, the images. I like everything. I love it. Because you know how sometimes it be intros and they give you a little bit of an idea, but I guess the reason why they're showing you so much is because we know a whole lot already, so that's probably why. But I thought that was great. But it kind of at the end, it's like a movie, right? You watching the credits, and then you just see Sasuke. You know, he jumps out of his portal using the Rinnegan, right? I believe the Rinnegan. And he's in the same place where, you know, the fight with Kenshiki takes place. And it's like, oh man, in the next episode, from what I know, does not have anything to do with that. It just, you know, Chunin exams, like it's just focused on that. And it's like, damn. But I was happy to see that Sasuke did actually show up, which was so great. I thought that was nice. They killed us dead. I thought he wasn't gonna be in the episode at all, to be totally honest. After a while. But I'm happy he was. I'm happy Kenshiki, Momoshiki, they finally showed their faces. I don't know if this is going to be like a fight that's going to be off screen or, you know, like, because we've seen it happen already, or are they just not going to show that and they just going to show the stuff with Yurishiki, or are they going to actually show the fights? I would love to see them again and see them recreate them. I know some people will probably hate that, but, you know, I watched Dragon Ball Super and they, you know, did that type of thing too. So, you know, I wouldn't be mad at it. I was happy with it then. I'm probably going to be happy with it now. Well, anyway, I've been talking a little bit too much. I'm not trying to make this video 20, 15 minutes. You know, I was just trying to hurry up, do a quick review because this was worth it. This episode was definitely worth it. So, anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm Zero Zeus. This has been my Boruto episode 52 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next video. And another thing, thank you all for all the support on the last video. I don't know what was going on, but please keep it up, and